Hey guys, Pastor Duran here with a short message for you. If you've been hanging around for the last 4 months or so, you've probably heard of this initiative we are embarking upon called Invest Today, Advance Tomorrow. And what this is essentially setting ourselves up for the next 10 years of Shine. Shine is 9 years old right now. We're going to be celebrating 10 in 2026. And we are strategically moving towards the next decade of impact for this church. And so this initiative, Invest Today, Advance Tomorrow, is going to officially kick off on Sunday, April 12th. That's the Sunday following Easter. We're asking for everybody to be in the house. It's going to be a celebratory day. The message is going to be a little bit different that day. We're going to have refreshments and stuff afterwards, and we are going to celebrate the official kind of kicking off of the next decade of impact for Shine. So a little bit about Invest Today, Advance Tomorrow. As you guys know, we are currently renting our facility, and we are looking to move to a permanent facility at some point in the next couple years. But obviously, we need to raise some money in order for that to be done. And so what April 12th is all about is we're calling it Commitment Sunday. What that is an opportunity for us to say what we believe we can commit to get Shine to that next level. Now, we have never done anything like this in the history of the church, which has me both excited and nervous at the same time because we've never been here before. But I know if we would keep our eyes on the Lord and through this whole process, that God is going to show up and do some amazing things among us. But we need everybody to put their hand on the rope. Think about tug of war. When you were a kid, you used to play tug of war at school. We need everybody to put their hands on the rope. Now, what does that mean? We need everybody to help out with this. Now, here's the deal. Here's a phrase you're going to hear me say throughout the next couple of years is it's not equal giving, it's equal sacrifice. Everybody doesn't have the same amount of money, the same amount of resources, but we all can sacrifice. It feels so much better for me to stay committed and stay motivated when I know the person sitting next to me is also sacrificing like me. So may not equal giving, but equal sacrifice. So on April 12th, everybody's going to get one. Every household is going to get one of these. It's called a commitment card. And there are different levels in the commitment card for sacrificial giving. Guys, we're not going to get here without sacrifice. It's not a business as usual situation. It is really a faith-raising initiative where we're saying, God, we're going to do above and beyond what we usually do. We're going to really lean into sacrifice in this season, and we're going to trust that you are going to meet us and allow collectively bless us so that we can collectively meet our goal and even exceed our goal and do even greater things for the kingdom than what we're planning to do in our own human minds. Now, I'm going to just kind of hold this in a little bit so you can kind of see the giving levels that we're going to be talking about on Commitment Sunday. And then also back here is what the back of the card looks like that you'll be getting, where you just put your name, your contact information, and what level you are prayerfully able to give at. This is above our usual giving. I can't stress that enough, but this is above our usual giving. So what you've been giving, we need you to continue to give that, even grow in that. But this is above and beyond that amount. So how you saying, well, how do I know? What do I do? Well, how do you make a commitment? Well, it's a combination of faith and math. Okay. So we're not just doing math. Okay, because if we're just doing math, we just say, well, this is what I have, and I just kind of give a little extra that I have. Yes, there is some math involved, but then there's also faith to say, okay, God, I'm desiring to do this. I'm praying that you would stretch me in this. I want to grow in my finances. So I want to do this. Now, we don't want to just be faith either and say, hey, I'm going to do the whole $600,000 goal. I'm going to do that by myself. I'm just believing God that I'm going to get that done. Well, that's not helpful either. It's a combination of the two. So we're asking you to pray, and genuinely seek the Lord and say, God, what can I do? What can you do through me? What should I be doing to sacrificially stretch myself in a way that will allow me to really see the power of God in display in my life? So you got to pray. You got to lean into sacrifice. We have to also juggle math and faith. And then here's what I would say. When you arrive at your giving level, grab one of these levels. I want to encourage you to then reach for the next level. So if you're saying, okay, God, I'm praying and I believe that, you know what, I can do $1,000 or so above and beyond, then I'm going to challenge you to even to stretch and to test God. Um, Allow God to prove himself through what you desire to do, your commitment level. So what does that mean? For Ebony and I, my wife and I, we are looking at a particular level and we don't have all the money there. The money is not in the bank. We have some strategies, some ways that I believe we can come up with the money. And then there's some money that we just don't have. And we don't have the path to it mathematically. And we're saying, God, would you provide so we can do more? And then our desire is to do even more than what is actually on the card here. We want to blow that out of the water because we really believe that God is going to bless and use our sacrifice and our contribution for the kingdom. So again, we want to see you on April 12th, Sunday, April 12th, for Commitment Sunday, as we officially launch into the next decade of impact and ministry here at Shine Bible Fellowship Church. I can't wait to see you then. I can't wait to see what God is going to do as we endeavor to reach our goal of raising $600,000 in a 2 to 3 year period above and beyond our normal giving, so that we can move from this temporary space to our permanent home in which we can serve our community in a more impactful way. God bless you